In this video, we will learn how to find out the change in the equilibrium price when the intercept of the demand curve changes. The question is, given a market model for a single commodity as QD is equal to A minus BP, where A is greater than 0, B greater than 0. A denotes the intercept of the demand curve, B is the slope, P denotes the price of the commodity, and QD denotes the quantity demanded. Similarly, we have quantity supplied is equal to minus C plus dP, where C greater than 0, D greater than 0. QS denotes the quantity supplied. We have to find out what will be the change in the equilibrium price when the intercept of the demand curve changes. Options are being given. We need to find out the correct option. Okay. So first we need to find out the equilibrium price. To find out the equilibrium price, we are being told this is our demand function, this is our supply function. What happens at equilibrium? Graphically, if I draw the graph, if this is our demand curve which is downward sloping, this is supply curve which is upward sloping, equilibrium occurs where the demand and supply curves intersect with each other. That will give us the equilibrium price. Then we need to find out what will be the change in the equilibrium price when the intercept of the demand curve changes. Okay. So first thing is we need to find out the equilibrium price. So we know that what happens at equilibrium. At equilibrium, demand should be equal to supply. Quantity demanded should be equal to the quantity supplied. Now what is quantity demanded? That is, so QD, or in this particular case, QD should be equal to QS. So at equilibrium, quantity demanded should be equal to the quantity supplied. QD is equal to A minus BP. Now it should be equal to the quantity supplied, which is equal to minus C plus dP. So first thing is what we need to find out. Let us see the question. We are being told what will be the change in the equilibrium price. First we need to find out the equilibrium price. So at equilibrium, what happens? If I draw the simplest graph here, so this is demand function, this is our supply function, this is quantity demanded or supplied, this is the price. We need to find out what happens at this point. We get some equilibrium price. Okay. We need to find what will be the change in the equilibrium price when the intercept of the demand curve changes. When this demand curve changes or shifts. So first we need to find out the equilibrium price. Now we need to solve the given equation for price. So let us try to solve this. Can we do one thing? If I transpose this term here, it is minus BP, it will become plus BP. If I transpose this minus C here, it becomes plus C. So can I write A transposing this minus C, it becomes plus C, will be equal to, we have here D, P, and when I transpose this minus BP, it becomes plus BP. Or can we rewrite it like this? Can I write it like this? dP plus BP is equal to A plus C. We can write it. Let us take P common. We are left with B, D plus B or P plus D. Or let me write it here. Nar laguniyat. D plus B is equal to A plus C. So let us do one thing here. Let us divide both sides by D plus B, or transpose this term, it gets divided. That means P will be equal to A plus C upon D plus B. This is our equilibrium price. So at this we have P star is equal to A plus C upon D plus B. This is our equilibrium price. But we are being told what will be the change in the equilibrium price when the intercept of the demand curve changes. Now let us see what is the intercept of the demand curve. So we have the demand curve QD is equal to A minus BP. Let us analyze this. P is price, B is slope. You know it from the what we call equation for a line. This A denotes, since A is independent of P, so this denotes our intercept. Okay, here A denotes our intercept. We are being told what will happen to the equilibrium price when the intercept changes. This is our equilibrium price. Okay, now we need to find what will be the change in the equilibrium price when the intercept changes. That means when we have the change in A, because A denotes the intercept. For this, let me rub this out to make things very easy. Now to find out the change in the equilibrium price when the intercept of the demand curve changes, that means we need to find out the change, that means the partial derivative of equilibrium price with respect to the change in the intercept. What is the intercept? Intercept is A. Let me repeat it here again. This is our equilibrium price. Now we need to find out the change in the equilibrium price when the intercept of the demand curve changes. So that is simply the partial derivative of equilibrium price with respect to the intercept of the demand curve. Intercept is A. Now if I take the partial derivative with respect to A of this demand function, can I write it like this? And the derivative of this demand function with respect to A, derivative of A will be 1. Or if I, let me do one thing here to make things clear. So let me rewrite this equilibrium condition. Can I write it like this? A divided by D plus B plus C divided by D plus B. Okay. Now the change in the equilibrium price when the intercept, which is A, changes will be equal to the partial derivative of this function with respect to A. Now the derivative of A will be 1. We are left with 1 upon D plus B plus, since we are taking partials with respect to A and no A is involved in this term, so its derivative will be equal to 0. That means the change in the equilibrium price due to the change in the intercept will be equal to 1 divided by D plus B. This will be the impact. Graphically what it means. So if intercept changes, either the demand curve shifts upwards to the right or it shifts towards left. That means equilibrium price will either increase or decrease depending upon the change in the intercept. So the correct option in this question should be D, 1 upon D plus B. So we have B plus D. So we have B plus D is equal to D plus B. This is straightforward from the commutative law of addition. Okay. So the correct option should be B option. I hope I make myself clear in this video and you find out this video helpful. So I just do these, video lectures to make myself useful for the community. I don't charge a single penny for these videos. These are free for all kind of stuff. Okay, you will not find out this kind of stuff in any unpaid channel. Okay, I hope you appreciate my work and share this channel with your friends. That will motivate me to make more useful stuff for you people. Thank you.